Hi everyone! I have another book here to read to you. The name of this book is Love is a Family. It's one of my favorite books. It's really wonderful. The author's name is Roma Downey. Roma Downey is the author. She wrote the words. The author writes the words. Love is a Family. I want a real family, said Lily, slamming the screen door shut behind her. And what would we be, her mama asked. More than just you and me. Tonight is family night, and I'll bet I'll be the only kid in the whole class to bring just one person. What kind of family is that? The small kind, teased Mama, but it's still a real family. Lily didn't want to have a snack with Mama like she did most days after school. The house is too quiet and too neat. I'm going next door, she said. Melissa's house was never quiet and never neat. Melissa had 4 brothers and 2 sisters. She shared a room with her sisters, and every night they had a pillow fight before they went to sleep. When I go to sleep, thought Lily, all I get is the next chapter in the book Mama and I are reading together. Lily played with Melissa in her noisy, messy house until Mama called her home to get ready for family fun night. Mama asked, do you want me to call Uncle Mike and Aunt Lizzie to see if they'll meet us there? Uncles and aunts don't count, Lily told her. Sometimes I wish I had sisters or a dad who lived with me, or at least a brother or something. I know, said Mama, but sometimes I wish that too. But most of the time, our little family feels just right to me. Love is what makes a family, and we've got plenty of that. Lily knew it was true. Even so, her lonely feeling wouldn't go away. She kept worrying about how they'd be the weirdest family at family night. But as it turned out, they weren't. Love makes a family. There are many different types of families. When they got there, they saw plenty of families that didn't look like Melissa's. Lily talked to a girl who was there with just her dad. She came back and whispered to her mama, Reenie's mom died and she has no brothers or sisters, so it's just the 2 of them. That's how I grew up too, said Mama. Lily had forgotten about that. It felt weird to think of her mom as a little girl. But how could your dad brush your hair and make it pretty, she asked. Did he know how to braid, or get barrettes even on both sides? Grandpa learned to do those things because he was my daddy and he loved me, Mama said. He also baked peanut butter cookies and planned fantastic birthday parties. He sang songs and told jokes, and when I needed cheering up, there are many ways for families to show love, as there are different kinds of families. So just like there's many different kinds of families, there's many different ways you can show love in your family. I like to show love to my family by making them dinner. Lily pointed to a girl in her class. That's Tamika. Her mom and dad showed her love by adopting her, and getting her a puppy, and freezing that big wad of gum out of her hair with ice cubes instead of making her cut it. Mama laughed. And how about Josh and Tony across the street? They don't have parents now, but they have grandparents who pop popcorn for scary movies, rescue balls from the wolf, and pull splinters out of dirty fingers, and catch lightning bugs. I call that a family. There are many different kinds of family. Love makes a family. But later, walking home in the cool night air, it was just Lily and Mama again, alone under a million sparkling stars. Lily pointed, "See that big bunch of stars over there? That's how big Melissa's family is." "That's a nice bunch of stars," said Mama. Oops, I covered up the picture. There you go. "Yeah, but look at those pretty stars. Twinkling together over there," Lily said, smiling. "They're like us. They're shining just as brightly. Mama, someday you'll be old and I'll be grown up," said Lily. "And do you know who will brush your hair then? It will be me. And I'll braid your hair for you, and I'll make sure your barrettes are even on both sides. Because you and I will always be a family, and we'll always have love." The end. Mama squeezed Lily's hand, and those two stars shined like the brightest diamonds. I love that book. There are all kinds of families. No matter who you live with, no matter who is there for you, they love you and they're your family. The end.